Yes, guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. And today is I can't really say episode because literally, basically, what happened is it just chucked me off FIFA, and I come back on, and the United career mode is just refreshed, and I just cannot be bothered restarting it. If I'm being honest, I just can't be bothered.
Right, so I've got my predictions finished. I'll write down at the top Jake's, and I'll write down at the top Jacob's. Right, so guys, please don't roast us in the comments, in the comments on the chat. This is what we genuinely think.
Yeah, this is our predictions. I'm trying to find a list of all the Premier League clubs, but I can't.
Jacob, I'm on Sky Sports. Do you want me to send you screenshots?
Send me a screenshot of the league table.
So you can just see the teams. That's what I do. Right, so we already know the relegation zone if you checked out last episode, the United career mode. I need to go on Sky. Right. Top 12. Get out of here. And then move, you fat idiot. Right. WhatsApp. Give it you. Right, send you the top 12, and then I'm going to send you the bottom half. Yeah. And it might have some replica teams, but obviously I can't change that. Right. Both of them done.
Right, nice. Alright, so we'll start with
Right, by the way, Jake, don't rush me, because I am having to write them down as you say them.
Yeah.
Wait, so what do you think doing?
No messing. No messing. Proper video. Right.
So, who's saying it first?
You go first with your 20th.
Right. 20th, this might not be a surprise. Some people might, genuinely think they could stay up, but Bournemouth. They've made no signings from what I know of. They've not really, they've signed like Bradley Dack, I think, or was that Rothwell? It was one of the two from Blackburn, and they also signed Dan Gosling, I think. But, I believe anyway. But, if I'm wrong, by the way, just let me know. But, yeah, they've just not got the squad. Anyway, moving on to Jacob.
My 20th is, it's the same as yours. It's like, Bournemouth, they're just a dummy team. They come up...
Right, so, they've not got a manager anymore in Scott Parker.
I'm talking!
I'll just talk.
Defense! God. Wait, Scott Parker's gone?
Talk then. Yeah, Scott Parker's gone because he said something about the board saying that he's not made enough signings because the owners won't play him, which is fair enough.
Alright.
You need signings to stay in the Prem.
Yeah, so my 20th is Bournemouth just because if they want to stay in the Premier, they need to sign some players with high potential and some younger players. I mean, they have players like Solanke, I guess, and Billing and stuff like that, but that just isn't enough. They need Premier League worthy players who have had experience in the Premier League before and know the type of football that goes on in that English league, of course. Moving on to Jake with the 19th.
But now that the window is finished, they can't sign anyone until January. They need to bring it. Maybe, Ake back would be good. Ake, he's played for City, he's played for Bournemouth, got relegated with them, moved to City. He's played for City. He's got Prem experience, sign him back, But anyway, let's move on to 19th. I put Nottingham Forest.
Your reason?
so many signings. They made 21 signings. They're not all going to gel at once, are they? You know, Steve Cooper, he's a great manager, but, you know, you need some of the leftovers. And also, I just don't think they've got the squad anyway.
Right. 19th. Oh, this is gonna trigger some people. I've changed it. I've got who do what place
Tell
is
me.
what place are
Alright.
the 9th? No way they're going in my 19th, bro. Right, yeah. So 19th, I'm going Leicester. The players that they've got, brilliant. In January, it's looking like James Maddison is going to leave. Yuri Tilly is being snatched up most likely by Liverpool, Arsenal. Their two best players. Vardy hasn't been doing that well.
Will be in January though, so they have got some time.
Honestly, all they need to do is just sign better backups and then a player who can compete with Vardy for the goals for that club, and then boom, that's the squad. Top 10 guaranteed.
Also, they sold Wesley Fofana, replaced him with a £15 million wild face.
So yeah, honestly, they just need another striker who can keep up with Vardy. I mean, Patson Daka, everybody has big expectations for him, but has he done that good? No, he hasn't. I'd say go out and buy like Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder would be realistic. Or En-Nesyri, whatever his name is. That's realistic for Leicester. A goal scorer, and then there's one player who's just running riots around the defenders. Moving to Jake for 18th.
I'm going to say that. Right, shall we just move on to 18th?
Yeah,
I've gone to Southampton.
makes sense.
My reasoning is, why are they bringing 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, teenagers, and just sticking them right in the starting 11? You need a Prem experienced players. Romeo Lavia, yes, he's proved himself in an under-21 City squad. Not in the Premier League. You're signing players like that. I mean, they did beat Chelsea on the weekend, but they are going to go down. You can never just start with 5 games. You can never judge them off 5 games.
True. Now, my 18th was a tussle-up between two. I'll give my 2, but now I've thought about it. So yesterday I was thinking, do I go Crystal Palace? They've had a good start, but it's been 5 games. I think Zaha's going to heavily carry them though. So I've changed it, and I've gone 18th Wolverhampton Wanderers, Portugal FC. Literally, what have they done to their club? They have just signed non-stop Portugal players.
They sold Dendoncker to Aston Villa.
And no, I'm literally Raul Jimenez, their main goal scorer most likely. What injury bloody prone. They need a striker. They need defenders. They probably need to replace Jan Martino at some point. They've got Ruben Neves, fair enough, one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. But still, that isn't enough. You need Premier League top 10 worthy players who have had experience. I'd say we should go out and buy somebody like bloody McGinn or something. That'd be realistic. And boom, that secures Wolves about top 12 or something for me.
Yeah, also sold Willy Bolly on deadline day to Nottingham Forest.
By the way, Jake, are you writing mine down?
Yeah.
Right. Right, moving on to Jake.
Right, this is going to be... I put them to go down before the season started. But I've seen them play and they're doing okay. But I don't want them. You know, I feel like, you know, they may have beaten United 4-0. It's Brentford. Down in 17th.
Nah, Brentford. I've got Brentford top 15. That's all I'm saying.
But, you know, Thomas Frank, again, he's a great manager. But the way, you know, they beat United 4-0. But they didn't have the gelled squad, and Lisandro Martinez, he just wasn't on it. United just didn't have a good day.
True.
I just feel like you can't judge it. Again, you can't judge it off a start with 4-0. They lost to Fulham, who got promoted 3-2. But David Raya, he'll stop some goals. Guess who's going to save them? David Raya. He is going to save them from relegation. Him and Ivan Toney, maybe in Burma, could save them from relegation.
Well, Jake. My 17th place is pretty screwed up because my 17th place is bloody 4th. Alright, great, so I'll have to change that.
What was that, Leeds?
It was either Leeds or Brighton, but they're doing so good, so I can't. Honestly, 17th, I'm gonna give them another just trashy season, relegation battle, Everton. I just feel like
put them a bit up top 15. That's all I'm gonna say.
So, right, so basically, Everton, yeah, their signings are good. Their signings are old. They just...
Guess what we could have got for him?
What?
65.
I'm worth less than that, and I'm better than him. Right, who's your,
So do you think they
16th?
should have sold Anthony Gordon to Chelsea for 65 million?
Well, yeah.
I almost forgot to write down. Right, in my 16th, they've had a brilliant start. But, again, you can't judge off starts. I put them to go down at the very start.
Leeds.
It's Leeds United.
That was potentially my 17th, but makes sense. No Rafinha.
They've got their two best players. Sinisterra's not even starting for them. They've got 21-year-old Brendan Harrington, however old he is. Yes, he's a good young, but, you know, you need experience in this league, you know. They've got Luke Ayling, yeah. They've got Elon Melier in there. Yes, he's a class keeper, but you need experience to light up the dressing room. And who's their captain? Is it Luke Ayling?
I think it's Bamford. I'll search it up. I'll search it up.
Starting. But yeah, I've got Rodrigo in. I think I might have replaced him though.
It is Rodrigo.
I think it is. Yeah, Rodrigo's up front. No, I didn't mean the captain.
Yeah, well, he's the captain.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh my god, right. Anyway, yeah, there's not really much. I just think Leeds United haven't got the quality. You might be surprised. Where are some of the promoted teams? I'll leave that later.
Oh, I've got
anyway,
Fulham high. Right.
Your
16th, no words, Southampton. Honestly, what is with the freaking 18 and 20-year-olds? Livramento, absolutely brilliant. What a player he is.
Yes, that's fair enough. You know, that is fair enough.
Like, he is going to be the next Kyle Walker, alright? But, like, it's like, again, too young. You need an old player, a veteran, who has got experience in the big 6 leagues before. So you want a player, mainly a midfielder with Southampton, because they do struggle controlling the games, basically. They're good with attack. Armstrong, brilliant. Che Adams, decent. At the back, they're a bit woeful. They do need a few centre-backs. Somebody like Soyuncu would just match their play style, or Johnny Evans for experience. But in midfield, they just need that one player who can carry that team to victory and who can lead them to getting top 10, top 10 like every year, or even European football. They've had a good start, yes. 9th place, 7 points, 2 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses, -2 goal difference, yes. But -2 goal difference at 9th, you expect better. Why is that? Their defence.
That is a true point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we are a big difference is 17th and 18th. You know, they're very close together, but relegation is big.
Mm.
You know, if you finish bottom, that is completely fine, because you know, even if you finish 18th, it's just the same thing. Right. In my 15th, you said you apparently put them high up. Fulham.
Really? Yeah, I've got them way higher.
I don't expect them to do massive things in their first season. You know, they are a yo-yo club, but I believe in Marco Silva and Mitrovic. I've got Mitrovic in my FPL, like I've said a million times, and he's got me points. I've even got faith in him to captain potentially every week. Unless he's against like Liverpool or City or something, you know. If he's against Nottingham Forest, captain him. But yeah, I believe in Mitrovic. I believe in Fulham. Hopefully they can push on from here and, you know, stay in this division for at least another year, so then Norwich and Fulham can finally play in a league game.
Alright.
In it though, Norwich and Fulham. Hang on, I'm just doing something with Jacob over here. Asma will after this. I have to go and train Isaac after this. But anyway.
You have to go train him, why?
I don't know.
What, did your mum tell you?
Yeah.
That's odd, but okay.
But after this.
Mm.
Anyway, who's your 15th? Do you want to speed through these? Because these don't really matter unless we have like a big shock. You know, Man United down in 14th or something.
Oh, mine is a shock for 15th. I'm in a tussle between 2 clubs. I'll give you the 2, Palace or Brentford. I'm just gonna go Palace.
Brentford, I'm completely fine with that. But Crystal Palace, I've got them in my top 12. I'm gonna give you that.
15th, I've got just Crystal Palace. It's just let's be honest, Zaha carries them on his back. Right, without Zaha, where are they? Relegation zone. They wouldn't have the goals they have every bloody season. They score because of Zaha. Didn't they draw to Liverpool?
Yeah.
They drew to Liverpool.
No, but oh yeah, no, Eze and Zaha.
Eze and Zaha is what that team is made of. And I feel like since they are 2 such talented and bright players.
This is basically...
Man interrupts me for the 50th time. I'm doing my thing.
Thing is, this has really screwed them up. Conor Gallagher.
What's so bad about him?
I had him in my FPL every single week, and he got me so many points every single week. He was absolutely class for them. That's going to mess them up, and that's why I put them a bit lower.
Alright, shut up, whatever. So yeah, Palace need to make, let every other club in the bottom buddy 15 more signings, oh no, Forest aren't in my bottom 15. But Crystal Palace just need to make more signings and crucial signings that will help them. A leader. Who even is their captain? Anderson or something?
Their captain, I think, is Mark Gerke, who's 22, so they need an experienced captain.
No, it's Luka Milivojevic.
That's old. He didn't even, like, start for them anymore.
Oh no, true. So, they need older players, but who are at the peak of their career. So,
Yeah, like 27.
not really, 30 and above, I'm thinking. So, they probably need a striker, because let's be honest, Benteke is not good. So...
Okay, it's Jean-Philippe Mateta or Odson Edouard.
Honestly, I'd just get Giroud.
Even with his like 30 pace.
Have you seen how good he's doing in Milan?
30 pace, he's kind of rapid, you know.
Have you seen how good he's doing in Milan?
Yeah, that's just Serie A. Oh god. Right, Jacob, should we just move on to 14th?
One more, Zlatan. An aggressive player.
Right. 14th place. We're heading to Liverpool because it's Everton. Did that scare you for a minute?
Not really.
We're heading to Liverpool for Everton. Yeah, Everton, you know, they really should be challenging for Europe every single year. But last season, they just crumbled. What happened to them? Rafa Benitez, thanks for doing that. You know, you're an ex-Liverpool manager. Thanks for doing it. But he ruined Everton. And I think they'll just keep... Right, so next season, I think they will push on a little bit and, you know, finish like 10th or something. They won't really move it much. On to your 14th.
I've got Brentford. No explanation.
That is very fair enough. I've got them down a bit lower.
Brentford.
But it really, 17th and 14th are practically the same.
Brentford, just because they're just not good. They're just not good. I mean, yeah. Yeah, they beat United 4-0. Wow. What?
No words. Just move on to 13th.
Yeah. Go on.
My 13th. You put them to go down. I'm going to go with Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Oh, freaking weird kid. Go outside.
The reason they will stay up is not conceding many goals. Their defence is solid. They play a 5-back and it works every single time. That's the way they're going to stay up. Goals are needed. But that's why I put them in 13th instead of 8th or something, you know?
Where did I put Wolves?
You put 18th.
Yeah.
So the reason is, otherwise they would be challenging for Europe if they could score goals. Sign Schumacher like West Ham did. Sign someone like that.
Raspadori.
Flipping Raul Jimenez, who could have died.
Alright, we'll move on to my 13th.
Playing football. Right, you're 13th.
It's between two. My 13th and 12th I was struggling with. But I've gone for the team who's lower down out of the two, and I've gone for Aston Villa. Just because, yeah, Stevie G, I don't like putting them that low because Stevie G manages them. And they have some brilliant players. Diego Carlos signed. But they need a leader, like every other team. A player who leads on the pitch and who will lead that team to victory. If they sign veterans who can lead them to big league games, even Champions League possibly, then they need players who are in the peak of their career, who have a good few seasons left at the Premier League. So somebody like yeah, moving on.
Right, I've just changed them to the 10th. So we're on to 12th. I put Crystal Palace there. Again, Vieira's a great manager. Already, he's made them 10 times better. But again, I just think he'll just stay mid-table for the rest of the year. You know, they were 2-0 against City. They need to they need to not push the goals at that point. Just sit back. Instead, you just let Haaland score 3 out of nowhere. You can't let them do that. Anyway, I'm just changing something around. Anyway, on to your 12.
My 12th is the ones between Aston Villa who was 13th out of Aston Villa and West Ham, but I've put West Ham at 12th since I put Villa at 13th. Just Declan Rice, what a player, honestly. He had potential to be the next whatever, but you know what I mean. It's just a club that's going to
Yeah.
finish mid-table this year. They've done good for the past few years under David Moyes, is it the manager?
Mhm.
They've done good for the past few years under David Moyes. Some players who have improved, like Antonio has improved, Pablo Fornals has improved, Jared Bowen, Vlasic, players like Dawson, I guess. Fabianski's kind of getting worse. But, like, for the other teams, I said they need to sign a veteran. But for West Ham, yeah, they've got Souček, Vlasic, Fornals is decent young, Rice is obviously young. But a young goalkeeper is what they need. A player who can sit on the bench for the next few years. Fabianski goes into the retirement home when he's about 37. Boom, that player will just pop up and show why they are one of the best keepers in the league. I'd say if they sign a player like Van der Vaart, Mamardashvili, or even, like, moving on.
Right. So I've changed some things around. I just want to say, at the beginning of the year, I had Villa in 7th. I put them somewhere else. Anyway, this 11th, a team that you put to go down, Leicester City. I think they'll improve. I do really think they will improve from here on out.
No.
Right, the thing that they need to do is start flipping Daniel Everson, mate.
Yeah, right.
They're starting Danny Ward. What's wrong with it? I think it's fine. For tomorrow. Right, moving on.
Alright,
What is your
11th. Jake.
Yeah?
11th.
Yeah, I've already said Leicester City.
Oh, right, mine's Fulham. No explanation.
I forgot you.
Mitrovic,
I'd,
Harry Wilson, Palhinha.
Yeah, 11, it really does not matter. Like when you're in 20th and 18th, that does not matter. You know?
Palhinha, alright, he's a god. He bloody carried them to that draw against Liverpool. Honestly, if he went on that pitch, Liverpool would beating them about 4-0. 4-1, 4-2, whatever you want to freaking say, unique. But Palhinha is the best signing of the Premier League this year. I said it right there.
Okay. Moving on to 10th. Right, this is the team that I changed around. In 10th, it's West Ham. Sorry, Aston Villa.
Makes sense.
Anyway, by the way, you know how you said between Brighton and Leeds for 17?
Yeah.
You've still not put them anywhere.
Who?
Brighton and Leeds. You said they were in, so you was like, oh, which team am I going to put 17? And you still not mentioned them.
I know.
Up to 10th.
I know. I was lying.
Yeah, 10th Villa.
I'll do my 10th before I forget.
I hate to say this. I actually hate to say this, but Steven Gerrard, you need a better manager. You need it.
Frick off, you neek! Shut up. Alright, moving on.
I hate to say it.
Jake can shut up. Jake can just shut up.
Okay. I actually do hate to say that.
My 10th is
Again,
Leeds.
he's a good man. You need him like championship.
Shut up!
Okay, shut up.
God. My 10th is Leeds. Honestly, I feel like Rafinha, I mean, not Rafinha, the son of Rafinha, obviously gonna hurt them. But Rafinha is like the is like the Ronaldo of Man U. The whole squad based around him, just because he had some techers, just because he made the few players. Wow, I can bloody do that against an under bloody 15s team if I really wanted to, just because he had some flashy skills. Now he's at Barcelona, the team will improve, I think. Nowhere near the relegation battle. How good they're doing now is an absolute joke. They are 7th. Like, I couldn't expect any better from Leeds, and honestly, when they saw Rafinha, I thought they'd be bad. But just looking at them now, I regret that.
Guess what? I put Leeds down in the relegation. I put them 20th at the start of the year. Before they went out and bought Christensen and Rocker and had this amazing stuff.
Alright, quick, ninth, before I forget.
Right, this might be surprising. I've changed things around. It was going to be Brighton, but I put Newcastle there.
Freaking hell, that's mine. Yeah, that's mine.
I can write that down.
Mine, Newcastle. Wait, Jake, is your 8th Brighton?
No.
Yes! Right, my 8th is Brighton. Put that down. My 8th is Brighton.
Wait, Jacob.
What?
That means guess you get my conference league spot.
What?
Right. So, should we just move on from the? Well, that's a simple one. You know, again, they signed Isaac, yeah. What a signing. But who else are they going to sign now? Anyway, let's move on to 8th. West Ham for me.
I've got Brighton.
You've got Brighton.
Alright, so 7th. Now we come to the... Who do I have left for the top 7? I've got the big 6.
And... Hang on. You got Bournemouth... So, hang on. I'll just tell you the teams that you said. Bournemouth, Leicester, Wolves, Everton, Southampton, Palace, Brentford, Villa, West Ham, Fulham, Leeds, Newcastle, Brighton.
Broski, that ain't gonna help. I've got Arsenal, City, Man U, Liverpool, Chelsea. Who's the last big 6?
Spurs.
Oh, Spurs. Yeah, that's only 6. Arsenal, City, Spurs, Man U, Liverpool, Chelsea. Who else don't I have? Right, I'll tell you. Tell me if I've got these teams on the list, alright? Do I have Leicester?
Yes.
Do I have Villa?
Yes.
Do I have Wolves?
Yes.
Do I have Everton?
Hello?
Hello?
You have Everton?
Do I have Bournemouth?
Yes.
Do I have Forest?
Yes.
Do I have West Ham?
Your team left is Newcastle. Oh no, you put them 9.
Do I have West Ham?
Yeah, you have West Ham.
Crystal Palace? Newcastle?
Yeah.
Brentford?
Yeah.
No, Southampton?
Yeah.
Fulham?
Yeah.
Leeds?
Yeah.
Brighton?
Yeah.
Who is it then?
Who the flip is it? Have I put a team down twice for you?
Are you at 6? Because of the big 6 left.
I've big 6.
And then I've done everybody else.
Hang on.
So it's something you've done with the writing.
Newcastle. Yeah.
Oh, I just farted.
Huh? Right. Leicester you do have. Villa you do have. Wolves you do have. Everton you do. Bournemouth you do. Sorry. Wait, Jacob.
What?
You don't have Forest. You don't have Nottingham Forest, I don't think.
Bro, I said them. You didn't even write them down, broski. Alright,
Bournemouth, Leicester,
just...
Wolves, Everton.
Right, yeah, so it's Forest, then.
Newcastle, Brighton.
Alright,
You don't have Forest.
so just put Forest at 15th, and then just move everybody up one.
So Brighton's also your Conference League spot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right. So tell me my list now. So who have I got 20th?
Right, so in 20th you've got Bournemouth. 19th you've got Leicester. 18th you've got Wolves. 17th you've got Everton. 16th you've got Southampton. 15th you've got Forest. 14th you've got Palace. 13th you've got Brentford. 12th you've got Villa. 11th you've got West Ham. Fulham you've got 10. 9th you've got Leeds. 8th you've got Newcastle. 7th you've got Brighton, and then it's the big six.
Alright. Yeah.
Give me a second, I'll move everyone up.
Nah, it's fine, just leave it. We'll know what it means. We'll know what it means. Because if we have two 15s, we'll know the next one is 14, and then we'll know it's fine. Alright.
I'll write it at the end.
Yeah. Alright, so the big
And
six.
I might send you like a picture of it.
You will be shocked for my big six. You will be freaking mind blown.
At the 7th we have got Brighton.
Alright.
I kind of need to move.
Right.
That's an important one.
Who's your sixth?
Manchester United.
Same, has to be.
It's the obvious one of the big six now. Really.
Yeah. Who's your fifth?
My fifth. Right, this will shock you, you know. In fifth, I've got Chelsea.
That's mine. Frick's sake.
I've just got the same top six.
I swear to God. I swear to God if we do. Right, who's your fourth?
Third.
What do you mean third? Oh yeah, who's your third?
Arsenal.
I don't know if I want to say mine. I don't know if I want to say mine.
Me fourth.
Wait, so where have you put Tottenham?
I put Spurs fourth.
I didn't do my fourth, you freaking melt. Right, well my fourth... Shut up! My fourth is Spurs. So my sixth is Man U, my fifth is Chelsea, my fourth is Spurs. My third is... I don't like saying this, but it's Liverpool.
How could you do this?
Arsenal just better.
No, it's not as bad as saying Stevie G is not a good manager. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying bad. I'm just saying like they need an experienced manager.
Right. So who's your? I think we all know our second and third. So who's your third? Arsenal.
Yeah.
And your second is Liverpool.
Yeah.
Right. This will shock you,
You know what first?
Jake. Don't do mine yet.
No.
You're gonna go.
Right, do your first. Oh.
Arsenal!
Is it actually?
Yeah.
What?
I'm telling you now, I've never seen one player transform a team so much. I feel like I feel like it'll be a two-way race between Arsenal and City. So my sixth is United. My
I think
fifth,
it'll be a three-way race. I think it's gonna be Arsenal, Liverpool, and City.
my fifth. Who's my fifth? Chelsea.
Your fifth is.
My fourth is Spurs. My third is Liverpool. My second is City, and my first is Arsenal. Honestly, they're just goated with Jesus now. You can't even lie.
Yeah, that's why I put them in third. That's good for Arsenal, mate. Right, so do you want to stick with this?
Yeah.
I'll read out yours.
I'm sticking with it.
Right, I'll just read it out and make sure, okay? Right, so, should I read out mine?
Read out mine.
Right, so, you in 20th, we both got Bournemouth. 19th, you've got Leicester. 18th, you've got Wolves. 17th, you've got Everton. 16th, you've got Southampton. 15th, you've got Forest. 14th, you've got Palace. 13th, you've got Brentford. Oh, wait. Hang on. This is confusing. I've still not, like, crossed everyone out and moved them up one, so I'm going to quickly do that and then read it out again.
Right.
This is confusing for me. Oh, I might not be able to fit West Ham. I have. He's only gone and done it. Wait, so you think Fulham are going to be the heart of the table?
What, 10th?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm backing Fulham so much. Honestly.
I don't back them that, but I back them to stay up. Newcastle and then Brighton. So we both have the same 7th. Guys, let us know. Anonymous, what do you think? Do you want me to read out our...
Jake, read out my predictions and then read out yours.
Right, so this is Jacob's prediction.
Wait, Jake, wait. So, Anonymous, this is a live stream of our PL predictions, Premier League, and Jake's going to read out mine first. Alright, Anonymous, whatever, you be the king then, whatever. Alright, so, Jake's going to read out my predictions, and then he'll read out his, but mine's first, alright, so read mine first, Jake.
So, to clear, this is Jacob's. So that is the guy who was speaking.
Yeah.
The guy who owns
Me, I'm Jacob.
Right. Yeah. Right, so in 20th, Bournemouth. What do you think? That's probably fair enough. Surely you can't back Bournemouth.
Just speed through them, Jake. Speed through them.
19th, Leicester. 18th, Wolves. They are two shocking ones for me. 17th, Everton. 16th, Southampton. 15th, Forest. 14th, Palace. 13th, Brentford. 12th, Villa. 11th, West Ham. 10th, Fulham. 9th, Leeds. 8th, Newcastle. 7th, Brighton. 6th, Manchester United. 5th, Chelsea. 4th, Spurs. And I know you're a Liverpool fan. 3rd, Liverpool. 2nd, City. And, you know.
Yeah, so Cop, I have Liverpool 3rd, Man City 2nd, and Arsenal 1st.
Arsenal are 1st. Wolves are Leicester getting relegated?
Maybe.
They're not. They're comfortably going to stay up. They're going to finish mid-table. I'll just say that. Anyway, right. Are you saying that for the Arsenal or Leicester getting relegated? Arsenal winning the league or Leicester getting relegated? Because they're both shocking. Wolves and Leicester are shocking, mate. You pull something out of the bag and that he's not... What? I just don't know.
Jake, can I change Wolves and Everton around?
Oh, so you're saying Wolves are 17th?
Yeah.
Everton down?
Who's my 16th?
Southampton.
Put Wolves 16th, Southampton 17th, and then who's left?
Everton down.
Everton down, yeah. No, Everton won't get relegated though. Southampton 18th. Southampton 18th. Southampton 18th. Everton 17th.
Anyway, Anonymous, can you also think he's put Fulham in 10th?
Bro, I'm backing Fulham, what can I say?
May or may not have put them down. Shush. I may or may not have put them down. You never know. You're just going to hear them. Anyway, shall we make King do their predictions and stuff like that?
No, because it'll take like bloody an hour.
Right. So, you want Southampton down,
Yeah.
Everton.
17th. And Wolves 16th. Who's my 15th?
Your 15th is Nottingham Forest.
Put Notts Forest 16th, put Wolves 15th. Right, that's it.
Oh, you moved them from 18th to 15th, mate.
Then Notts Forest the 16th.
Yeah, and then Wolves 15th. Jesus, they have to change so much around. Ah, that is the worst B and S I've ever seen. Anyway, I need to put 17th.
That's fair
Oh
enough.
my god, you had
What?
Everton in 17th. And now I have to write it again because I crossed it out. Right, so this is my predictions, okay, Anonymous?
This is Jake's.
No, they are not. Fulham are not going down.
This is Jake's Prem predictions.
Right, so this is me. Right, so I put 20th Bournemouth. I want them to do well, but
Just freaking do the thing!
18th Southampton, 17th Brentford, that might be surprising, 16th Leeds, 15th Fulham, 14th Everton, 13th Wolves, 12th Palace, 11th Leicester, 10th Villa, oh, did I? Oh no, 9th Newcastle, 8th West Ham, 7th Brighton, 6th Manchester United, 5th Chelsea, 4th Spurs, 3rd Arsenal. Oh yes, City have won the league. Liverpool second.
Yeah, he's got Liverpool second, City first. I've got Arsenal first, City second, Liverpool third.
Right, who's got better predictions? Who's got better predictions?
That's fair, Jake. Shut up, Anonymous. Right. Anonymous, be honest, who's got better predictions? It's me. Wolves. Wait. So you think Fulham are coming? What place do you have Fulham?
15th.
15th. That's ridiculous. What place do you have Southampton? What do you place? What place do you have Southampton?
I put them in 18th, just like you.
Fair enough.
Like
What?
how? They're so ridiculous, man.
That's fair for Fulham. What 15th for? I've got them 10th. But he's got them 15th. Arsenal are not going to win the league. They will. No, alright. It's either this. It's City first, Arsenal second, Liverpool third. Or it's Arsenal third, City second, Liverpool third. Or it's Arsenal third, City first, Liverpool second. It's one of those.
Yeah.
Liverpool are not
Anyway.
winning the league.
Right. We both done this. We put Brighton in the Conference League.
Yeah, Brighton will get
What do you
Conference
think of
League.
that?
Yeah, what do you think Brighton getting Conference League? What do you think about that, Broski J? What do you think of that step, bro?
Yeah, that's what I put, Anonymous, yeah. It's a bit outrageous to get Arsenal win the league with Gabby Jesus doing that, you know. But what do you think Brighton getting Conference League in 7th?
I've got them at, what place do I have them?
Outrageous predictions, even if it's not that outrageous.
What place do I have them?
You have them 7th as well.
Ah.
Anonymous, hello. Hello, my dude.
Hello, stepbro.
We're asking him so many questions. I feel like we should, let him actually have some time.
No,
Anyway,
I feel like I should just end the stream because you have to go train Isaac, don't you?
Yeah. Anyway, come on, Anonymous. We kind of need you.
No, screw him. Right, Jake, I'll end the broadcast and we'll quickly discuss a career mode team to do. Right, bye guys.
Okay.